We're so glad you're with us today. We're going to draw my favorite robot.
R2D2.
Yeah. All right, Chuckers, you got your marker?
Yeah.
We hope you guys are going to follow along with us. You have something to draw with. You don't have to use a marker if you don't want to. We like using markers because they show up really dark on the paper and it's easier to see on the camera, but we also like them because when we color, you can still see the markers after we color, right?
Yeah.
All right, you ready to start? Okay, let's do this. All right, Chuckers, we're going to start with our paper vertical because we're going to draw him standing up and he's pretty tall. Well, not really, but on the paper, he's going to be tall and we're going to use most of the paper, all right?
Okay.
Okay, so first step, we're going to draw two lines straight down. They're going to be parallel. That means they're not going to touch or anything. They're just going to run right next to each other, like the edges of our paper. And we want to come in just a little bit so that we have room for his legs on the outside. So here's the first one. We're going to start right here, and we're going to come down. Okay, and I'm going to leave some room up at the top so that we can put his head, and also some room down here at the bottom so we can have room for his feet. Good. And then I'm going to come over here on this side and try to leave the same amount of space. And we can draw the other side. It's like we're drawing an equal sign.
Excellent.
That's
I was
okay.
trying to do that.
We're going to put a line right across the top next. Good. Awesome. That's really good, man. Okay, now let's connect the two at the very top. I'm turning my paper this way so I can draw a straight line. Good job. Now we're going to draw a U on top that's going to connect this side to this side. So we'll start over here. Come over. And that's for the top of R2's head. It's a little bumpy.
Oh, mine's like
That's
up on this side and then goes down on that side.
That's okay. We can practice, right?
Yeah.
And the second time we do it, it'll be better than the first time. Yeah. All right, so let's draw some details on his head, and then we'll move to the rest of his body. So let's come up here at the top, and we'll draw a line straight across the top. Do you remember this on BB-8?
Yeah.
It kind of has the same texture up here. So then we're going to draw a line down on this side and a line down on this side. Good. Okay, now we're going to draw another line down here all the way across. And then we're going to draw another line really close to it, right above it. Perfect. Hey, now let's draw one of his eyes. Or it's a camera lens, really.
Yeah.
So we're going to draw a circle right here, and it's kind of small. Good. And then right above that, we're going to draw a box right above it and to the left. So we're going to draw a line straight out. Then we're going to come up and come really close to that top edge, and then come back across and then back down. So it's got a box. Good. Now inside that box, let's draw another circle. Awesome. Okay, now he's got some more details. So another rectangle. Let's draw a little rectangle right underneath that box. Good. And then we'll draw a box right below that rectangle. Okay, and then inside that one, if you have room, we can put another circle in there. Good. Okay, let's draw another circle. We should have drawn another one around this one. So there's two circles. There we go. Okay, now let's draw another line straight across. And it's about the same height as our circle. And then we'll come down close to this one and then back out. Good. And then we can put two lines inside of that box. Now we may go too fast, right?
Yeah.
And what can our friends at home do?
Pause the video.
Yes, they could pause the video, catch up, and then start the video again. All right, let's draw another box over here. So just a small box, the same size as that one. Okay, and then we're going to draw, this is going to be the same height over here. Oops, drew a little line.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Right there, I went down a little bit.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to do, so that lines up over there. We're going to come close and then back down and then back out. Then we're going to draw two more lines going down. Good. We did it, man. Now we're not gonna draw every single detail on R2. We're gonna leave some of those details out so that it's a little more simple.
Yeah.
Because he has a lot of details and we don't want to draw every single thing. All right, let's do the rest of his body. So we're gonna come down here and I'm gonna draw, instead of a straight line, I'm gonna draw a curved line from one side over to the other.
Contour line.
A contour line. Yeah, that's going to make him look more 3D. Good. That looks perfect. Okay, now we're going to draw all the details on his body. And there are a lot of rectangles, okay? So we're going to come all the way down, almost, let's see, probably 2/3. We're going to come down. So I'm just going to guess where that's at. Right about there. And I'm going to put a dot a little ways in. And I'm going to come over here and put a dot in the same distance down and same distance in. Okay, now we're going to draw a rectangle off this point. So we're going to come up, straight up, parallel to the side of his body. And then we're going to come out over just a little bit. This is going to be a really tall rectangle. Back down, and then connect at the bottom. Cool, now we're going to repeat the same steps on this side with this dot. So come up. Oh, got a little wavy. Then we're gonna come over the same distance that we did on the left, and then back down, and then connect. And I kind of angled the bottom lines, but that's okay if you just did them straight. Okay, now let's draw a rectangle in between these two. And we're gonna come almost halfway down this rectangle. So we can put a little dot right there if we want. And we're gonna connect the top to there. And we can do the same on this side. Okay, and then we'll connect the bottom. So those two lines, connect them together. Cool. Okay, now we got another rectangle right in the middle, but it's going to come down to the same distance that these side ones did. So let's draw we can draw a rectangle right in the middle and come down to the same length that the side ones came down. Good. That looks awesome. Mine's a little taller, and that's totally okay. All right, now let's draw another rectangle the same size on this side. And I lined up the edge of that rectangle with the edge here. That's okay. I didn't mention it before you drew it. So that way there's an even space in between the rectangles. Okay, hold on one sec. On this side, it's going to be a little bit different. Give me 5, dude.
Okay.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
So that's totally fine. We're going to do a little square up here. Just right up here. And the square is going to be almost halfway down our other rectangles, okay? So you could come over here and just connect it so it looks like a flag. It's totally cool, man. And then we're going to do a small rectangle right here. And I lined it up with the edge so that there's equal space. And then I went over halfway on the box. Good. Now on this side, we're going to just do small little rectangles and fill in the rest down. Now we're going to put an extra detail inside, and it's kind of a square circle, if that makes any sense. The corners are rounded. And then we're going to do another one down here at the bottom. Then let's put 2 lines on this one. We could put 3 if we can fit 3 on this one. Good. Now there's some more details up here on the top in this top box. So let's put a small long rectangle right here at the top of it. Good. Okay, now let's divide the rest of it in half with a line all the way across. So between here and here, I split it in half. All right, he's got 2 cool little details inside of this area. So let's draw a small little line here, small little line here, a dash, dash over here and a dash over here. So we got 4 dashes. Okay, now we're gonna, on this up here, we're gonna put one more dash, but it's gonna be to the left of center. And then another dash over here that's to the right of center. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now we're gonna connect these. So on the top one, we're gonna draw 2 long parallel lines that almost go to the dash. Good. And then we can connect into the dash. Good. And then we're going to do the same on this bottom one, except go the other direction. And then connect those into the dash also. Okay, now on the other side, we're going to do something similar, except we're going to go up and then have a bend in it. And then we'll go down and have a bend the other direction. Good. And then we'll do the same on this side. Up, bend, down, and then bend back up. We did it, man. We're almost done. We just got to put some more rectangles down here at the bottom. So let's do a small little rectangle right below the center. And it's really, it's not very tall. Good. And then below that, we're going to do a bigger rectangle. Okay. And then inside of that, put a circle. A wobbly circle. Try not to make it wobbly. Okay, now inside this circle, we can put a little plus. So I'm going to do an L shape. Hopefully our art friends can see. And then an upside down L below that. Backwards L. And then another upside down L over here. So we have an L, or sorry, a plus shape when we're done. That's cool, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to put 2 more rectangles that are the same size next to this one. And then one more over here. There's so many, huh?
Yeah.
Now we're going to do 3 long rectangles over here. So they're tall. These rectangles are tall. And you want to try and line them up too, so that they look like they go together. Okay, and then we're going to draw an oval shape at the very end. Okay, now on this side, we're going to do a small square and then a big square underneath. And then a small rectangle inside that square. Okay, now we're almost done. We got one more box. We're going to connect it to the side of R2. Okay, so align over, down, and then connect back into the side. Good. And now we're going to put some vent lines inside. This looks like he can stay cool. This is where the fan is to keep him cool. Okay, we're done with all the details on his body. He has one more little part underneath. And we're going to draw a diagonal line on this side and then a diagonal line on this side. And you want those to look symmetrical, the same on both sides. Okay, and then we're going to connect those two with the same curve that we drew up here. Good. Now we can put a few more lines on here, and I'm going to fan them out. So I put a straight one in the middle and then fan out the other 2 on each side. Good, we did it. We're done with his body. Was that fun?
Yeah.
All right, we got his legs to do, and we're done. So let's draw the first leg right here underneath him. So he has 3 legs, and this one goes up and comes back out, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes he has 2 legs, and then when he's going really fast, he pops this one out and goes a little faster. So let's draw 2 lines that come out, and then also connect them at the bottom. So it's a little long rectangle Good. And then we're going to draw 2 lines that come out diagonally this way. Good. And then we're going to connect those at the bottom. And then do 1 more rectangle just below that.
Fit it.
Can you get it in? Perfect. Good
Okay.
job, dude. All right, let's do a long rectangle right in the middle of his foot. Okay, now let's do his side feet, or the longer ones, okay? So we're gonna, on this side, we're gonna come out at the same place where this rectangle comes out. And we can do this on both sides if we wanna do both at the same time. Then we're gonna come down here and draw another line, exactly the same distance on both sides. Okay, now let's draw a bigger, taller rectangle on the left side. So we're going to draw a line that connects those 2 lines and comes down about halfway through this rectangle. Good. Then we're going to come out for the shoulder and then back down and connect it. Good job. And then we'll put a line right here at the bottom. And then let's do the same thing on this side so we can do both legs together. Okay, now we're going to draw another rectangle at the bottom of his shoulder, and it lines up with the inside of his leg. Then we're going to draw a line down the middle. Well, it's off to the left. Then let's do the same on this side. Now we're going to draw another rectangle, and this one's going to come down and line up with the top of his middle foot. And I made the box come out wider than that middle one. Good. And connect it. Good. And then at the bottom corner of this, I'm going to put a circle. And then we're going to put a diagonal line above it and then connect in. Good job. Now let's do the same on this side. So we'll do another, that rectangle, line it up with the bottom of his, or the top of his middle foot. And then we'll put that circle on the bottom right corner, a diagonal line, and then connect it into the circle. All right, let's draw his feet. So we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes out over here. And then let's draw a diagonal line on this side. And you want those to go down to the top. Sorry, I probably went too far. So I'm going to draw, I'm going to put a little mark right there and a little mark over here. So I know I went too far over here. Good. Okay, let's draw an upside down U right on the inside of his foot. We can do that on both sides so they're the same size. Then we're going to draw a really tall U to connect them. So it looks kind of like a vitamin or a pill. I'll do the same over here on this side. A bean.
A bean.
Now we're going to connect the bottom of the foot over here and then into the middle of that pill shape. And do the same on this side. I went too low on my feet on the right side too. I can fix it. We can fix it. There we go. Okay, now let's draw the bottom of his feet. So we'll draw that little tall rectangle there, or long rectangle on both sides. And then we're going to draw, good, awesome. Then we're going to draw a tall rectangle in the middle of this foot and a tall rectangle in the middle of this foot. Now he has little pipes that connect, or cables that connect from his foot, the middle of his foot, over to the middle of this pill shape. So let's draw one that connects from here and comes over. And if we had a pencil, we could erase some of these lines. Now I'm going to do the same on this side. It's a little rectangle shape that connects. Good. And then one right above it, you can connect in to that shape also. It's a little tricky, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do one last detail. We can draw tall rectangles inside that pill shape. Okay, we have one more detail we need to put in. He has a little small rectangle over here on both sides. We're almost done. Then we're going to do a diagonal line that comes out. All right, let's keep going. A V shape on that side. So a sideways V on both sides. Good. And then we're going to connect in to his leg. We're done, man. Look at that. He's so awesome.
Yeah.
We need to color him. So we only need two colors. We need silver and a dark blue. And, or sorry, also a gold. We need a gold for the cables down here at the bottom.
Okay.
So let's pick those out and we'll come back.
Okay.
All right, we got our gray and our dark blue and a gold color picked out. We're going to fast forward the whole thing because we're not doing any special shading. So at the end, our friends can pause the video and then see where we colored certain things.
Okay.
You know what I also forgot? We need a black.
Okay.
And we need some more, we need new oil pastels, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're running short on some colors.
Yeah.
All right, dude, you ready to fast forward?
Uh-huh.
Let's do it right now. Chuckers, man, we did it. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
He looks awesome. I love how he turned out. And it's okay that they look different, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay it looks like something fell on his head.
Yeah.
Because what are we going to do after this?
Practice again.
Yeah, we're going to practice drawing them again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so practicing is the second most important thing. What's the first?
To have fun.
Yeah, to have fun. We hope you guys had a lot of fun drawing R2 with us. And we'll see you later, our friends. Goodbye.
Bye, friends.